guys, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, what's up? My name is vianney.strick. Thank you so much for being here. So today, as you can see by the title, we are going to be doing the drugstore makeup tag. It's just a bunch of questions kind of talking about like what is your favorite drugstore makeup, overrated brands, underrated brands, and things like that. And I just thought it'd be fun. I saw a couple videos that kind of inspired me to do this video. I think it's very informative and it's nice to know people's opinions. So I will link those videos down below, but I hope that you guys enjoyed this one. And if you do enjoy this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe to my channel to join my squad. Let's get into it. Alrighty guys, let's get into it really quickly. If you are interested in this makeup look, I've been wearing it in a lot of my videos and a lot of you keep asking me to do a tutorial, so I'm just letting you know that it will be coming soon. So I have the questions. I actually just screenshotted the questions from Juicy Jazz's video. Like I said, I will link the videos down below and I have notes. So let me get out my notepad. So the first question says, if you could only use one drugstore affordable brand, what would it be? All the questions, it says drugstore affordable. I'm just gonna say drugstore, but just count it as both. So if I could only use one, I would use e.l.f., which is really interesting because honestly, a couple years ago, I just, I liked e.l.f. because it was affordable, but that was kind of it. And now it's like affordable and bomb diggity at the same time, which is just awesome. I love that e.l.f. just blew up like crazy. So I would pick e.l.f. What would you pick? If you guys want to share your answers with me and like everybody else that's watching, definitely put them down below. Okay, so the next question is, what is the most underrated drugstore brand? So I was thinking like, what's underrated? And I put hard candy. And that's because I feel like anytime people try products from hard candy, most of the time they do enjoy it. I just don't see anybody talking about hard candy. I believe the only person that like really recommends them of YouTubers that I watch is Juicy Jazz. And honestly, I am part of the problem. I just don't really try hard candy. I think it's because I don't see the new releases on social media. Maybe I should follow them on social media. I just don't see the hype. I don't see what's trending with them. So I just don't really pick up things because I never know what is new. So anyways, I do think it's very underrated because everyone seems to love it, but no one seems to talk about it. So I'm gonna do my part and start trying them out. So the next question says, what is the most overrated drugstore brand or affordable? And it seems like a lot of people thought the same thing, and this is no shade. Like I'm not shading any brands today, honestly, but I think the most overrated is Morphe. And it's not because I don't like it. I actually do like it. I just don't see the obsession cult following behind it. I really think that that was created by influencers with coupon codes and, just pushing that code and pushing it. And obviously it is a way for us to make money. I mean, if you are gonna buy something that I recommended, it'd be awesome to use my code so that we can both get something out of it. But I just feel like Morphe was one of those brands that like was one of the first ones to like really push codes. So I feel like it just became very culty. Not saying that they're culty, but the following. And I do like Morphe. I don't love a lot of their products. There are some that are amazing, but I just feel like it's like overly hyped. I think it's a good brand, but I don't see the obsession. So the next question is, what is your favorite drugstore product under $5? And to be honest, I almost said the e.l.f. Camo Concealer, but I believe that's $6. And I do try a lot of affordable products, but I just feel like the one that I use pretty much every single day is the Essence Sunlighter. They have a different shade. It's called the Essence Highlighter, and this one's a Sunlighter. I don't know, but this one's the darker one. This is $4.99. So, under $5 by 1 cent, pre-tax. It is just a great product. I am wearing it all over my face. It is such a beautiful illuminator, and the actual product comes with a lot, and since I believe it's baked, so you don't even make a dent in it. I've had it for a while now, but that has to be my favorite under $5 product that I use pretty much every day. So the next question says, what is a hidden gem from the drugstore that no one talks about? And I am gonna be so annoying, but I'm one of those people that when I actually put products in their right place, I literally lose them. I hate to like be so obnoxious about this product, but I really truly feel like only me and like 2 other YouTubers talk about it. But it is, I guess, pretty much Hailey's Beauty in general, but this loose powder is so dang good. And I just feel like this is such a hidden gem. I understand that this is not as affordable as other powders, but they do sell at Target, and it's just like a high-end powder at a mid-range drugstore price, and I definitely think this is a hidden gem. Everyone that's tried it has loved it, so this is definitely my hidden gem. So next it says, what's your favorite drugstore foundation? Now, I have to pick 2. I'm sorry, I have to. I mean, I'm sure you guys are a lot like me in the sense that you're probably going to wear a different finish foundation in the summer and the winter. So, or like for a daily or more coverage. So I guess overall, my favorite foundation has been the L'Oreal Fresh Wear. It's just great. I don't want to like dwell too much into these foundations because I do have a best drugstore foundations video. I can link it up here if you guys are interested, where I actually like show you guys how they look on the skin. But this is the perfect amount of coverage. It does build up to like a higher medium coverage. I don't need a mask on my face, and it is thin, and it lasts a really long time. It's not matte or dewy, but I do have drier skin in the winter, so I'm really excited for this winter to start wearing my ColourPop Pretty Fresh foundation. So these 2 are just my faves. I love them equally, but for more glam look, I would wear Fresh Wear, but for more of an everyday look, I would wear the ColourPop Pretty Fresh. Again, if you want to know more about these foundations, go to that video, but these 2 are my favorites. If I had to pick just one, I would probably pick Fresh Wear, just because you can make it less coverage with less product, but I love them both. Is my hair like too much right now? Alrighty guys, so question number 7, what products do you tend to buy more at the drugstore versus high-end? I was really trying to think about this, like what products do I always go to the drugstore for? And like, quite frankly, all of them. Like I obviously buy high-end makeup, but every makeup product that I buy more of is always at the drugstore. I'm not really repurchasing a lot of high-end makeup. You guys know I am a self-proclaimed drugstore makeup queen. And I really do get everything that I need out of the drugstore. So, I don't know. I guess if I had to like really pick, it would be things that like run out quickly, and that's probably mascara. Like I do love me some high-end mascaras, but you know, mascaras dry out. They don't really last as long as like a powder or a foundation. So I guess it would be mascara. But honestly, I buy everything the most at the drugstore. Number 8 says, what drugstore brand do you think it's overpriced? And I put Physicians Formula. I love Physicians Formula, but is there anything under $10 in that brand? I just feel like, look, like when I was talking about Hailey's Beauty, I know some people might not gravitate towards it because they see it at the drugstore and it's a little bit pricier, but so is Physicians Formula. I just feel like more people talk about how good it is, about how good Physicians Formula is, so you're more likely to buy from them because you know that the $15 that you're spending on this bronzer are so worth it. And I do think that the brand is worth it from what I've tried. I haven't tried too much, but their healthy foundation was really nice. Obviously this bronzer is nice. I don't tend to test out a lot of their products just because they're so not as affordable, but man, if they just knocked it down a couple dollars, I would be like grabbing more things for sure. Okay, so question number 9 says, what is your favorite drugstore dupe? And I guess my favorite drugstore dupe is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I think it is very comparable to the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Use Concealer. I'm sure you guys know. Like if we really wanted to get down to the nitty gritty, I still love the Too Faced one more. It's actually a little bit of a thinner formula and it does have a little bit more coverage, but the e.l.f. one is $6 and it gives you pretty much the same effect. Like I don't really think you're gonna notice it that much. Ever since I got the e.l.f. one, I just never use it anymore for the sake of saving money, but also because I love the e.l.f. one. I just think that's a great concealer And I truly feel like I should be the spokesperson for that concealer because I tell you guys about it all the time. Alrighty, so question number 10 says, what is the best drugstore eyeshadow formula? I'm gonna have to go with ColourPop just because it's like a whole package. Like you can get singles, you can get matte, satin, shimmer, super shock. You can also get palettes that are bigger and smaller, and the formula is really good and it's very affordable. So I just feel like if you were to pick an affordable place to, you know, pick an eyeshadow palette, I really feel like you would find what you're looking for at ColourPop with good formula and good price. So definitely ColourPop. Do I think that they're overwhelming? Yes. I think they need to slow their roll. Obviously something's working for them because even though they come out with a different palette every other day, I guess people are still buying it. But it makes me not want to buy palettes from them because I'm like, well, what's next? What if I like the next one better? So I just think that they're overdoing it. But hey, whatever floats your boat. Question number 11 says, what is the worst drugstore eyeshadow formula? And I didn't have an answer for this just because I have tried, I've tried bad eyeshadows from Maybelline, but they also have some nicer palettes. Like the matte bar I really like, but the nudes ones I don't really like. Like some of e.l.f.'s shadows I actually don't like, but the other ones are really good. And same with Wet n Wild. I just feel like drugstores are weird. Like, not drugstores. I think that drugstore brands are so weird because it almost seems like they change their formula all the time. And it's like, if it ain't broke, why break it? You know, if you have like one great selling palette and people are loving it, like why change up the formula? So I just feel like at the drugstore there is no consistency with shadows. Do you guys feel that way, or am I crazy, or am I just, I don't know, I can't really think of one brand, and I don't want to choose one brand for the worst because I do like at least one palette from every brand at the drugstore. So I hope that counts. It counts because it is my channel. So the next question, number 12, says drugstore brand that you used to love but you aren't crazy about anymore. There are a lot of brands I'm not necessarily crazy about, but to find one that I used to love was kind of hard because I'm pretty loyal. The way I'm going to answer this is there was a brand that I was excited about and for only a little bit, and now I don't really think about it much, and it's Flower Beauty. And I really need to start trying them out more. I just feel like do they still sell at Walmart? Because I used to see them at all my Walmarts and now I don't. And man, like if I don't follow them on social media or see the new items for like any brand, I don't necessarily go online and purchase. So I just remember when Flower Beauty first came out, I bought the foundation, I bought the concealer, and everyone talked about the powder and like the blushes and like all these things, and then it kind of I just forgot about it, to be honest. And that's another brand, so Hard Candy and Flower Beauty I want to start trying more of because I feel like no one's talking about it, and let's start talking about it. Okay, so the next question says a drugstore product that you didn't expect to like but totally wowed you. And I hate to like repeat things, but the Essence Sunlighter, I expected to like it, but I didn't expect to freaking love it like I do now. And the reason why is because I've mentioned this a couple times, but I just don't necessarily care for super, super, super blinding highlights all the time. I prefer a glow from within, and even this is still more highlight than I usually wear, but I do like wearing more highlight for filming, just because I feel like it looks nicer. But when I bought that highlighter, I still liked more blinding highlights. So I remember thinking, like I heard that this highlighter is supposed to be really natural, but hopefully looks pretty. And then I feel like that highlighter was the reason why I started loving a more subtle look. It just makes you look stunning, and it doesn't look super fake. Like obviously my whole face looks super fake because I'm wearing a lot of makeup, but the highlighting part of it just gives you more of a glow, and you can literally go all over your face with it. And that kind of gave me my love for subtle highlights, and now that's just my style of makeup. So definitely wowed by that. What is your favorite affordable eyeshadow palette right now? I hate to like be this way because I hate having the same answers as everybody else, but I guess I would say the bite-sized shadows. I know that a lot of people are talking about them from e.l.f., of course, but I can't think of another eyeshadow palette that I've tried that has come out from the drugstore that it's like my favorite. If there's anything that I've used that's new from the drugstore palette-wise, the most, it's definitely the Bite Size shadows. And they're obviously amazing and they're super affordable. So definitely those little quads. Jasmine actually had a couple extra questions. I'm just gonna do it, why not? It says, what brand is the most improved? And I put CoverGirl because honestly, like, CoverGirl wasn't that exciting to me. Like, I never looked to CoverGirl for really anything, to be honest. And then they actually reached out to me and added me to their PR around the time that they started like just completely changing up their brand. Obviously, you guys know they went cruelty-free and changed their whole image, like their packaging, like just everything. And I was like, okay. And then I started getting all this PR and I'm like, wait, this brand has so many bomb products. Like, it has one of my favorite foundations, really, really good concealer, like super, super high coverage concealer, really nice powders, really nice highlighters. Like, it just started coming out with so much. So I think that that's definitely like one of the brands that I think just like improved so much. The next question is best line of products released at the drugstore. I think I would have to say all the newest e.l.f. collections. Like, their CBD collection was pretty exciting. I actually ordered the hydration cream, the Retro Paradise. I didn't get my hands on it, but I just made an order for a future video, and really excited to try all of those. Like, it has great reviews. I just feel like everything that they have come out with in collections just have been so exciting. Like, e.l.f. has been exciting me, and I probably do too many e.l.f. videos, but it's what the people want. I want to give you guys what you want, and everyone loves e.l.f. as much as I do, I think. I hope. Okay, and the last question, oh my god, I am so out of breath. The last question is drugstore product that you have loved for years. And I really thought hard about this. Like, what is like a go-to holy grail for years and years and years? And it is the Wet n Wild contour palettes, both shades. I love both shades. They're just so good. You get a lot of product. They're pigmented, they're soft, they're buttery. The colors are great. And this is all I need from a contour palette. Like, I just need one contour shade and one highlight shade. And it's amazing, and it's so affordable. I'll always repurchase this. Like, this is just great. Alright guys, so that is the end of the video. I hope that you guys enjoyed this. I love seeing tag videos. It's just fun seeing like other people's opinions about things. I have seen another tag going around, products that I don't purchase anymore, like makeup products. Let me know if that's something you guys would like to see in the future. I could definitely film that for you guys. So thank you guys so much. Definitely come say hi in the comments. Come tell me your favorites. Answer the questions with me. And thank you guys just so much for all the love and support. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.